Saturday, Sunday, it's extreme! See monster slaying action as the three-headed tank battles a wolfbot in a steel-pit deathmatch that'll kick some iron!
What we're going to do...
And then the match you've all been waiting for, Snow White versus Sleeping Beauty in a princess mud wrestling deathmatch! What happens when the princess stop being nice and start being real? And one of them gets the other in a crowd.
Okay, stop! We're not doing that!
Flames! Flames!
We're in the match!
I'm extreme!
No, you're not. Please, this is the show.
Fine. In my book, you're no longer extreme. Got it? No longer extreme.
This is the Brothers Grimm Spectaculathon.
That's right. And what we're about to do tonight is going to blow your mind.
If you need to go to the bathroom, go now, and we will wait for you. We do not want any accidents.
A little touch and go, miss. Sure? Keep an eye on that.
A little background to begin.
The brothers Grimm, my brothers named Grimm, they are dead. In the period before they died, they wrote 209 fairy tales that we know and love today.
Oh, they didn't write them.
They did not write 209 fairy tales that we know and love today. They're frauds. We should dig them up and spit on their corpses.
No. I just meant that they were collectors of stories.
Oh, never mind that last one.
I mean, stories are extremely popular. We all know them today.
Stories like The Wolf and Seven Young Children.
The Pack and Ragamuffin.
And Straw Coal and Beans.
Oh, I forgot about that one.
Yeah, Straw Coal and Beans, best fairy tale of all time. I'm crying buckets by the end of it. I can't even look at Straw, Coal, or Beans the same way. No idea.
Well, maybe not all of these stories have become household names, but many of them have become immortalized in film and television.
Of course, they've all been changed by the mouse.
Yeah.
Feed their enormous octopus-like animation empire that sucks the life out of everything with happy songs and animations. I can't even speak about it right now with them trying to find some way to sue me. But they won't win. My uncle's a lawyer who defended OJ. That means I can kill anyone I want and get away with it.
Well, what we're going to do here today is restore these stories to their original glory. We've assembled the greatest troupe of actors that the world has ever...
I thought they were supposed to be catering back here.
Yeah, there's a beach room in the back.
Where?
I don't know, in the back somewhere.
Oh, is there anything to drink?
No.
These actors are so insanely talented.
Do you see the radiator?
No! Wait! No!
It's probably just someone sitting on it. Move them.
In just the short time that we have available to us, our crack team of actors is going to perform all 209 fairy tales of the Brothers Grimm.
It's like 3 stories a minute.
Or a different number if you actually know math. And we're going to keep the original ending intact.
Blood, violence, death, people being cut open with scissors.
And just to make that much more difficult, we're going to perform them as originally intended, which is...
One giant, super enormous mega story that'll rock your world.
Are you ready?
I'm a little excited. I might throw up. Does anyone have a hat? Excuse me then.
Well, I don't know when he's coming back. So, once upon a time, there was a girl whose mother died in childbirth, and she was raised by wolves and abandoned by her father, who could spin straw into gold and made a deal with a series of elves that they would help him make shoes. There's also a talking fox in there somewhere.
She was beautiful.
Because no one cares about ugly people. No one cares about you. Anyway, there was a girl.
She was poor.
Oh, I am poor.
Dirt.
She couldn't even afford dirt.
Dark sale, dark. Hey, you! Get off my merchandise! I shall not the ground with my tears. Did you quit? Stop it! I told you I knew what my father was with his spin tools. I talked to elves and made deals with wolves and was also thinking about the talking fox. Excuse me, but I can help overhear your tale of misery and woe. I'll tell you what, I'm tolerant of your heart's desire to do one small thing. That sounds like a great idea. Don't even ask for that one small thing. It's because I'm so innocent. Trust it. Excellent. I vanish again. What a nice lady. Hey there, hot stuff. Oh wait, that's me. Are you a prince of darkness? Now I happen to overhear your tale of misery and woe, and I'm here to help. Well, actually, I just signed this small contract, and you shall pursue a daughter so beautiful, the very earth will want to kiss her, but in a platonic way. Nothing kinky. Sounds good. You're hideous as ever.
I have a great bargain for you.
I still remember coils before I do. Coach.
Yes, I know that, but
Why does God's creation look so perverted?
small thing in return.
Sounds good.
Don't you want to know things?
No, I trust you.
Very well.
It was a good day for the girl. She fell in love with the prince.
Hey, you're hot.
I am.
Hey, let's get married.
Score!
She grew very rich.
Oh, look, I just over a pot of gold. What are the odds?
Score!
And she conceived a child.
Whoa! How'd that happen?
Princess, mommy, she grew very rich.
Through magic, the magic of the devil. And that's where babies come from.
A miracle of child.
Come on, you can do it. Oh, here it is. It's beautiful.
Years passed. And the baby.
I like to meet him.
That was Xavier's girlfriend.
We were just friends.
What? Xavier Ladder is throwing.
Are you gonna wear your hair like that?
Shut up. Darling, watch your hair. That's aggressive. You can't tell me what to do.
Don't talk to your mother like that. She sold her soul to the devil just to have you.
Don't care. I'm going out. You are not going out of the conference, lady. I do what I want. You don't know me. I'm your mother. So, I'm gonna go hang with the frog.
Ugh, he's just using you to get some action.
He loves me. I'm not here to be free.
I can't listen to this. I'm going to play golf instead.
We're gonna run away together and have tadpole. And just then, I have returned. Your time is up.
So I was just passing through the neighborhood, and I was thinking I forgot something like 18 years ago. And I was like, oh yeah, I was supposed to get that thing from that girl. And there it was, right outside your house. Pretty cool, huh?
Fine. What do you want?
Your child. My deal's firm. I'm the devil, so.
Well, there wouldn't even be a child if I wasn't providing food and music from the night.
What? How many deals did you make? Just 3. But I may have promised you had an extra time rabbit. But hey, it was harder than getting the money and the baby and the prince. But really, just the money and the baby? I can't believe you. I hate you. I am so out of here. Why do you think I'm counseling, huh? You severed my entire life. Stop being so melodramatic. So you're going with the devil. Thank you. Okay. The friar play. Or the witch woman or the freak ugly dwarf guy.
You can guess my name, Michael.
It's Rumpelstiltskin.
Rumpelstiltskin.
Ah, dang it!
And the little man jumped up and down so hard that his feet broke through the floor. And when he tried to pull them out, he broke in half. Too late. I did not believe that.
Poor Stuart.
Well, now that the poor little man is gone, I will be taking Rapunzel.
I'm the devil. So, I think I'm a little more into this world than some stupid enchantress, whatever. Witch. All the time, that looks good. One time, I'm watching this. I like him better. I curse you. I curse you right back. So you know what? This is stupid. Just sign this contract and you can have Rapunzel. Fine. I finished it! What a rooster!
Come along, Rapunzel.
Where are we going?
I built this great tower for you.
Come along, dear. The moment I'm ready, go with me and let's get rich! Yeah, and I don't want to raise a spoiled brat. But sometimes we don't always get what we want in life. Unless we make a deal with the devil and scream people. See ya!
So the enchantress took Rapunzel and locked her in a tower without stairs or door. As for the girl and her prince,
Hey, I'm back from my golfing trip. What did I miss?
Of course, the darkness battles out for our daughter's soul.
Cool. Want to go to Hawaii?
Rock on!
and they lived happily ever after. Rapunzel, meanwhile, with really long hair because she was a hippie, and didn't bathe because she was a hippie, and eventually found her own prince.
What? That's not remotely the end of our story.
That's right, that's only the beginning. We need to find out where Rapunzel's mother is.
She wasn't always known as Rapunzel's mother. Back when she was a girl, she was known as...
Prince, what are you doing out?
Nothing!
You seem motivated. It's so full of water.
It's our mother.
And peer pressure. You see, our mother died before we were born.
I don't know.
lighting effects, please? Hold this. All right. I hope everyone in the audience is awake because for Hansel and Gretel, we're doing our favorite thing, audience participation! We're going to go into sections and we're going to be using this throughout Hansel and Gretel, so listen very carefully. Now, everyone in the first two rows here, when I have Caitlin point to you, your job is to make creepy horror movie sound effects like ooh-wee-oo. All right, let's try it. Ooh-wee-oo. All right, that was pretty good. Everyone in this section behind the first two rows, your job is super simple. Whenever Ellie points to you, you guys just have to yell, "Don't go in there!" All right, try it. Don't go in there! Excellent, that was a lot of volume. Good job. All right, now, everyone behind the first two rows in this section, because no horror movie is complete without heavy breathing, I want you to go like, whenever Andrea points to you, like you just finished being chased by a monster or something. All right, go. All right, that was very good, but if you two right there, if you need to take it outside, it's a family environment. Alright, and now everyone in the center section behind the first two rows. Because this is also an after-school special, whenever Laura points to you, you guys chant, peer pressure, peer pressure. Alright, try it.
Peer pressure, peer pressure, peer pressure.
Alright, like I said before, we're going to be using this throughout the entirety of Hansel and Gretel. So make sure you're watching your point people and listening to what everyone around you is doing. We're going to run all of this one more time, and then we're going to go back to the story. Go! We don't go in there!
Peer pressure, peer pressure, peer pressure.
All right! And now, back to Hansel and Gretel.
Tell me about time, Gretel. Smoking is cool. It makes me feel like a man. A cool man with dark, sultry lungs and a deep, masculine cough. Come on, let's go up to the woods.
Well, I don't know if I want to.
Peer pressure, peer pressure, peer pressure.
Okay.
Peer pressure.
Okay.
So, here we are, in the woods.
Something's not right here.
Just a chick.
What was that? It's a house.
It's made out of candy.
What should we do?
Maybe I should try the doors. I had some kind of clue about what to do. Let's go in there.
Oh, it's dark in here. Do you think the house?
What? I'm hungry. Try the floorboards. They're really tasty.
I'm so disappointed in today's young people. I'm going to teach you a lesson by eating you. Eating us? But not yet. I'm going to fatten you up first.
So Hansel and Gretel were tied up and force-fed sugar water like mice. They grew fatter, fatter, and then they dieted a little bit, but then they grew fatter again. Until one day,
Why does my cologne smell like Grimm?
Well, Michael B., except the boy, you have more of a rugged masculinity about you. Thanks. So I would need volunteers to help clean out my oven. Anyone?
Peer pressure, peer pressure, peer pressure.
Everyone's doing it. Fairy dust lets you fly.
Oh, I don't want to fly.
Fine, I'll do it myself, sir.
And he jumped off a cliff.
I can fly, maybe.
It's up to you, audience. If you clap hard enough, Hansel will live. You didn't clap hard enough. He died. I've done this show a lot, and every time the audience has clapped hard enough to let Hansel live. Every time! I just don't know what to say. I think it all came down to this woman! This woman right here! She just couldn't bring herself to care hard enough about another human life! How do you tuck your children in at night, ma'am? How do you talk to your children? I'm so sorry, Gretel. Mary has claimed another young life, like a cat who leaves though not before its time. Oh, the eyes! That's a bud.
One question remains.
Where did the witch come from?
That reminds me of a story. Once upon a time, there was a dwarf. I prefer a little person.
In fact, there were two dwarves.
I'm a birch wolf.
And the dwarves worked all day in the mine.
I've been working on a railroad.
Mine!
Whistle while you work. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Oh, we can't use that song.
I do what I want!
No, like, there's this thing called copyright law. The mouse will sue us. Anyway, the dwarves worked all day in the mine, sang their little song. When they came home that night, they found...
Oh, what the heck is that thing? She's huge! She's gonna eat us!
You see, most people understand the canon. It explains the witch from the lore. But one dwarf, who we will name Dopey, who we will name Slappy, was unafraid.
I like babies. So, baby, I noticed you were lying down in my bed.
Family shows.
Somebody cut you up and ate you!
Whoa! Whoa, whoa, time out, time out.
What? I'm just going with what my character wants.
You're not going to eat Snow White. You're not the villain in this story.
No, look, I've been doing some character study work. Slappy has led a hard life. He's been discriminated against as a dwarf. He works in the mines all day. He's got, like, black lung. He just hates the world, you know? He hates it.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does. And he wants to get revenge on all you humans who have wronged him. So when this giant chick comes in to his own house and sleeps in his own bed, it is dinner time.
Yeah. We're going to do the story as originally written. Snow White cleans up for the dwarves, takes a bite of a poisonous apple, and then a prince shows up. Why do I have to clean the house? Is it because I'm a woman?
Yes!
No! It's because the dwarves are messy and you're kind and generous and want to make things nice.
No, I don't see what I have to do with it. I'm the princess here. They should be cleaning up for me.
Alright, you know what? She's too much trouble. I'm just gonna eat her.
We're gonna do the story as originally written!
You know, maybe we should just let him rewrite the story.
I don't think so.
Ooh, I've got an idea. So I'm a dwarf. I've been cursed by a witch, so now I have supernatural powers. That's awesome. Besides, sometimes the originals are how you say bad.
Bad? These stories are classics. Classics!
Oh, and then I have the power to animate zombies. I've always wanted the power to animate zombies, please. Okay, you want a classic? 191, Lean Lisa.
Never heard of it. Am I beautiful?
You're lean.
Ooh, skinny. I've always wanted to be skinny.
You ever try eating tapeworm eggs? They'll really clean you out on the inside. Okay, so one night, Lean Lisa lay in bed with her husband, Long Lawrence. 23 Long Lawrence? Yep, it's red.
I was thinking.
I'm trying to sleep, woman.
I'm tired of being poor and hungry. What if we took the cow in the field and tried to get her to have calves? Then we could raise the calves and sell them. Then we'd have enough money to buy more animals. And then we never have to starve again.
Look, it sounds like a lot of work.
You're lazy.
Right, right tongue, woman. And she died. P.S.
Really? That's what that says?
Right there.
Wow. That story sucks.
Can I put my version now?
Are you going to need me anytime soon?
Yes, we're starting over right now. Once upon a time, there was a beautiful girl.
turtles, but I was Snow White, and all my friends. I was so beautiful in my little dress and tiara and wig, until my mom told me I was a boy. But of course, she was the one who's been dressing me in that stuff since I was...
Moving on. She was the most beautiful girl in the entire kingdom.
I'm the prettiest.
But her stepmother was
Snow White.
Stepmother?
I see a zit on your face.
You like that, wouldn't you?
And you're putting on a little bit of weight.
Not on these curves, sister. My body is tight and streamlined like a racing net on my rich Colombian drug lord.
Eyebrows looking a bit puffy.
Are you kidding me? My eyebrows are like blocks of clay in the hands of a blind god of sculpting eyebrows. Who writes this stuff?
just wrote it. And the stepmother went into her room and gazed at her magic mirror.
Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest one of all?
Well, it is certainly not you.
That's it.
You know, that's a good idea. You should try that.
Meanwhile, Snow White had other plans.
Mirror, mirror hanging on black posts. Why must I be judged for my looks?
Fashion magazines.
But I've got so much more. I've got brains and Jedi skills. And I plan on attending one of the 7 sisters after I graduate from high school. I plan on majoring in social psychology and women's studies.
Look, kid, I only answer questions that rhyme. Besides, those aren't real majors.
Okay, mirror, mirror hanging over there. How do I make the young people care? Put in music video with a ton of hot chicks. That doesn't sound like a very good.
And just then, it was her stepmother.
Stepmother.
Snow White.
Snow White.
Stepmother.
Look at me and no despair, Snow White. But I have a lot of money and I've had a lot of plastic surgery in Hollywood. My glass points north and my skin is as smooth as a lake after summer. And I got all my tattoos lasered off. I have tucked, socked, vacuumed, and erased every single visible trace of life experience in the past 27 years. And now I'm more beautiful than even you.
Not quite.
Dang it! Well, how about a miracle as a peace offering?
When will you ever learn, stepmother? That we should be judged by our looks rather than the contents of our brains.
Now that's just stupid.
Well, then how about I use my Jedi skills to take you out then, huh?
Oh, wait for.
Bring us the foils!
No. The mouse owns that now. We can't use it.
Are you kidding me? Okay, I guess I'll just use my martial arts skills to take you out dead.
Oh, it's
Hey, I was looking for a girl that's hoping to make out with me. Whoa, shit fight.
And it was a glorious battle.
Go still away.
The titanic struggle of good and evil, purity versus corruption, until finally,
I shall transform myself into a black dragon.
that's the sleeping beauty.
I thought we were doing sleeping beauty.
No, this is Snow White.
Take this, witch!
I'm melting. Oh wait, I'm actually bleeding.
Like somebody else, I know, Prince.
Very forward.
I'm a modern. Come on, let's get married.
It's just
Look, nothing. I live in a house with 5 other dwarves. I don't want to hear it. You're coming to be my slave. Slave? No, wait, anything with this, please. No.
happily ever after, everybody did it diligently. The dwarves cooked for them, cleaned the house, and did all the other junk Snow White was supposed to do this way. The end. That was enlightening. Thank you.
But the witch actually survived the vicious stabbing.
It was just a flesh wound.
Oh my god!
Why it was just a flesh wound. I've had worse.
Can we please get through this show without any Monty Python? That's for the spring. For Spamalot, Monacan High School.
So the witch decided to make a house out of candy and eat children.
But still one more question remains.
That's right. The secret origin here is of dwarf number 2. This This is a little story I like to call number 95, The Devil's Grandmother.
The devil has a grandmother?
Everyone has a grandmother. You need to call yours before she dies.
I have a phone call to make!
I thought she'd never leave. Now, let's all take some time to think about that one special old person in our lives. You know, you're waiting on one thing only, the sweet embrace of death. Tell us about it, sir. This guy is so old he can't even speak. You must be his caretaker. I pity you. Now, this is a special Hallmark presentation of this story, so can we get some warm lighting on stage? A little more glow. What's your problem? This is a special moment. You are ruining the special moment. What did you just say to me? This is a family show, you walking pile of putrescence. Where did you get that picture of my mom? Oh, you did!
Now, for a very special Hallmark Channel presentation, The Devil's Grandmother. Times were tough on the old farm.
I guess I'll just play it in this garden. It's all I've got left, really.
A special garden. A garden of love.
Grandma, I heard about Grandpa. Could you use a hug?
Boy, could I.
And so began a very special relationship between a grandmother and her grandson, who just so happened to be the devil.
Could I help you plant those peas, Grandmama?
Sure you can, grandson. Just don't let me catch you using any of that black magic of yours.
Oh, Grandmama.
Say, are your horns getting bigger?
I'm growing up.
So you are. So you are.
But the garden couldn't stay green forever.
Grandmama, what happened?
Who are you?
I'm your grandson, the devil.
Now where did I put my glasses?
I regret to inform you, but your grandmother has Alzheimer's. No, it's not fair. Grandmama, why?
So they decided to go on one last road trip together.
You know, I've always wanted to go to the Grand Canyon.
And we'll get there, even though I can't legally drive.
The earthly laws have never stopped you before.
You're so right, Grandmama.
Why can't?
It would be the wackiest road trip of their lives.
Did you just burn Albuquerque to the ground by calling on the power of Hades?
Oh, Grandmama. You didn't see anything.
But maybe, just maybe, they learn a little something about the power of the human heart.
Hey, Grandmama, we ran out of gas, so I stole a human heart to power our car.
Who are you again?
But the greatest lesson would be when they finally reached the Grand Canyon.
You know, your grandfather and I were simple people. We liked simple things. We were supposed to come out here for our honeymoon. We never made it. There were chores to be done. Boy, he would have loved this view, though.
I could summon a soul from the dead and put it inside of a coyote.
It wouldn't be the same. Which coyote?
But even very special Hallmark Channel movies have sad endings.
Grandmama! Grandmama!
Oh my god.
She didn't make it.
Oh my god, I can't believe I chose theater over culinary school.
No! Why, God, why?
Because you're in the devil and I don't like you.
I curse you and your kingdom!
Yeah, I know that. What are you gonna do about it?
Your grandmother didn't have any medical insurance, so I'm gonna have to charge you for medical bills for dying, which amount to about $23,000. No, I curse you!
And he shrank until he became quite small. In fact, a dwarf.
Shoot! Now go work in a mine for the rest of your time.
Okay, fine. The real story is about a couple of soldiers who sell their souls to the devil, but then the devil's grandmother feels sorry for them. Blah, 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 blah. No one dies in the end. I just thought the title was funny.
Fine, but now we have to work that back into our story.
No problem, because before she was the devil's grandmother, she was a little girl.
Oh, I'm orphaned. Oh, I'm sad. Can you pause here for a second? Oh, how sad I am.
Just hold on. Yeah?
So there was like some really bad beef in the catering.
Oh, the catering is bad.
I had the beef.
And like everybody is throwing up back here.
Excuse me.
We don't have enough actors left to do this one.
What?
Oh, that's too bad. Guess we'll just have to skip Cinderella, Talking Fish.
No, you're not skipping it.
How many actors do we have left?
Me? Now you listen to me, you little reject from Nickelodeon. This is my chance to be the star. Got it? Here to tell my story. I'm going to do a full-length feature film out of it, and you are going to make me look good. Got it? Got it? Or else I will tear up your tiny heart and use it as a chew towards my half Doberman mix. Got it? Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Oh, how sad. Life, so sad.
Okay, so her mother died when she was young,
Mother, where are you? Are you dead?
and her father remarried to a woman who was beautiful of face, but black of heart. Now, Cinderella also had two wicked stepsisters, both equally beautiful.
I'm sorry, I think you got that wrong. They're supposed to be part of the years. I'm the pretty one.
No, it says they're equal.
I think I know my story, thank you. Oh, they are so mean to me. Oh, so mean. I can barely stand it. My tears, oh, so many tears shall wash these dusty flagstones. Wow, look what the cat dragged.
Does it stink in here or is it just her?
Here's one, Giselle.
Thought you'd like it.
Oh, Cinderella, I need to be getting ready for the ball.
What ball?
The ball being thrown by Prince Charming.
He's so charming. I just want to grab him by his little tight square bottom and squeeze his little throat to make it pepper spray.
Of course you can. Not. Balls are for people who bathe.
But we do have a treat for you.
You're going to get us ready for the ball. Make me pretty.
Make me prettier than her. I need you, charming. I need her.
I suppose I'm gonna need a lot of makeup.
So being the good girl that she was,
I'm so good.
both her sisters ready for the ball.
I'm so hot.
I'm gorgeous.
Life, so unfair. The room is spinning. Why, God, why? Why am I just a servant, a slave, lower than the dust, lower than the worms that crawl beneath the dust? So low, so low. I shall now cry myself to sleep as I do every night.
She thinks the Oscar committee is watching. But just then, her wicked stepmother entered.
Why, Cinderella, what seems to be the trouble?
Life and the misery it entails. If only my mother, my poor, dear, dead mother, were alive, she would take me to the ball.
Come sit on your stepmother's lap.
That's weird.
Get over it.
Cinderella. Boy, you've really been hitting the plot, haven't you?
You've been sleeping on a hot pillow eating dust would make you sleepy.
I've been found.
Just then, her wicked stepsister Giselle.
Mother, aren't you coming? In a moment, dear, run along. Thank you, I will.
And from the other side of the room, her other wicked stepsister.
I really need to be going.
You do that, witch.
What did you just call me?
You heard what I said, witch.
Oh, witch on!
Girls, please, you're both printing. You're both going to the ball. And you both need to leave right now without saying anything else.
So, they left.
Thank you. Now, Cinderella, I'm a fair stepmother, so I'll throw the dish of lentils into the fireplace and cook them all up and then come to the bowl.
So she threw a dish of lentils into the fireplace like she said she was going to do.
What are lentils?
Little beans and going soup. Hard to get out of the fireplace, apparently.
Oh, the humanity! Why, gosh, why? Why must I always be punished? Wait, birds.
You can just be one.
You have no idea how much that means to me. Look, birds, you're so beautiful. Come, my little feather friends, come and peck the little out of the fireplace.
Then her stepmother arrived to announce that they were leaving.
Wrong to the bone. How can life be so cruel? Why? Oh, wait, is it my fairy?
It was another swarm of birds, this time carrying a dress.
Thank you, swarm of birds. So, who's my hair? What a surprise, my fairy godmother. Isn't this where she's supposed to come in and do her magic thing?
No.
What?
Yeah, we're going by the original. No fairy godmother, just a bunch of birds.
Let's do that. There's no fairy godmother here.
Yeah, I was about 11 when I figured out I didn't know one.
Well, I can't do this without fairy godmother. She's gonna turn my pumpkin into a coach.
You walked to the wall.
What? That is stupid. I'm Cinderella. I have a fairy godmother, a pumpkin into a coat, and a bunch of mice turned into coachmen. Oh, so there's no mice either, is there? Next thing you know, there won't even be a glass slipper. There's no glass slipper! Well, then I don't even know how the story goes. Maybe I just get beheaded at the end. I just get beheaded at the end!
I don't know, I didn't read to the end yet.
I quit!
Guess someone's not living happily ever after. The show must go on.
Well, the show can't go on. We don't have Cinderella.
Sure we do. Put on the dress, Kendall.
Yeah.
So Cinderella had her dress, and she felt very pretty.
I feel so pretty. Thank you, birds.
But the ball was being guarded by a bouncer, a one-armed, one-eyed, eye-patch-wearing Scottish pirate named Matt.
I'm your team and that's terrible. Look at that Scotch, that's crap. Well, I'd like to come in, please. I shut it.
And just then, the wicked stepmother and stepsisters came.
Cinderella, what are you doing here? You suck. I'm going to the ball.
Then the birds came back and pecked out Mac's other eye.
Birds, the eye. It's Royal Highness the Prince. Hello, they're having a nice time, Ollie. Blimey, who's that mix? Oh, I'm Cinderella. Hello, come give us a taste then, love. Stop, you're embarrassing me. I'll be more than that later. Really? I have to put hot sauce on you and roast you over an open pit to your brown and tender like a chicken breast. I like that.
Alright, this is getting weird. I have to say, I'm impressed with your skills. Maybe she should win the Oscar.
Oh, Prince, you danced to find me. Hello, it's always then.
And they danced all night long.
What are these strange feelings? Could it be love? Oh, my heart is beating so fast, I don't know what to do. Hope you love me back. Isn't this where I'm supposed to drop the silver?
No, we drop it on your third trip to the Prince's Ball. The birds keep bringing you dresses, and then the Prince smears pitch on the palace steps, and you drop your shoe. And it's a golden shoe, by the way.
Golden shoe, huh? That does seem more comfortable than glass. Can we skip to that part, please? I'm going to die.
If you put a little more effort into it, everything would be okay. A little of this, a little of that, and the Prince comes looking for the foot to fit the golden shoe.
Hello there, any of you ladies lost a shoe? Well, ew, I did. Can I try this on in the bathroom? I'm shy. Give all the time you like, oh. Excellent.
Of course, the shoe didn't fit her foot, so she cut off her big toe.
Everything all right there? Miss Fitz, I love you. That is a bath. Let's go get married then. Open me carriage. It's nice. Do you smell blood?
chopped off her heel.
Everything all right in there? Vince, I love you. Right, Joe, then let's go get married, then off in me carriage. Sounds peachy.
But as they were riding,
Can you smell blood? I'm not very observant either. Is that blood on your foot? I cut my toe shaving. I have hairy feet like a hobbit. You chopped off your heel, you daft wench. I did it for you.
let's return for a third time.
Hello there. I realize some of the ladies in this house have lost body parts trying on this here shoe. I was wondering if anybody else was sorry. See, I'm not very bright, but I make up for it by being very persistent. Makes me ideal to run the government. I will try to keep it. It kind of fits. But it takes you. It is I.
And they lived happily ever after. And then the birds pecked out the wicked stepsister eyes just for fun.
However,
I don't think so.
Wait. I thought you had the beat.
oh, we were all fine. We just wanted to see if she could do it.
That's not very nice at all.
Well, what can you do? Anyway, we're out of time.
Ooh, which means it's time for the lightning round recap.
It is?
Yeah, it's where we do everything we've already performed in under 2 minutes so the audience can form our complex narrative.
Oh, okay. Sounds good. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Are you ready?
I was born ready.
All right, get set, go!
Cinderella got pregnant. After they were married.
Joyce Day.
But then her daughter married a demon.
This is all your fault.
And Cinderella grew old.
I'm old now. Grandson.
You're losing your mind because you're old.
You're the devil!
I know. You're sick. You're dead.
I'm a dwarf. I mean little person. Let's not have a village with 5 forever dwarfs. That's a great idea.
Ah, giant hottie!
Dwarf.
Hey, we clean our house and tuck us in at night?
You're not going to oppress me. I'm hotter than you. I can look myself by my looks, but I'm still hotter than you. Want to fight about it, Jess? I am foolish, stronger than mine. I didn't make you the princess. I'm going to take what I want. You. I'm not dead yet. I spent no money quite long.
Hey, let's eat Desi in his house.
That sounds like a great idea. How about I eat you instead?
I wish you enough and you die.
I'm dying and I'm running. I'm going to try it out. Dying and conquer. Darn it. I'm going for it. Which woman? The treasure. The beer time. I hate you all because I'm a teenager. I'm very sorry. You're the devil. What? Tomorrow I'm going to break the tower. Sign this contract and you can have her. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
And they all lived happily ever after.
And
I hope that contract I signed with the devil doesn't have any repercussions. You'll find out.
the end.